back to another Abhisha reading. Today I'm back with another reading for you guys. So today I'm going to be doing the current energy on Abhishek and Manisha. How is their current energy towards each other? Is there any changes from the energy since last time? So let's get started and see first with Abhishek. Let's see, how is Abhishek's current energy right now when it comes to Manisha? What is Abhishek's current? Whoa, the energy is already flying. What is Abhishek's current energy when it comes to Manisha? What is Abhishek's current energy? Okay, you guys, so for Abhishek, I feel like definitely, I feel like he is going through a lot of growth right now. There's like a lot of things that he does want to grow about himself. I feel like definitely like he does have a lot of projects right now. There's like also a main project that he's about to do or maybe doing right now. So definitely feel like that he's right now focusing on growing himself, changing himself as a person and going through a growth, maybe career-wise. Maybe he's going to try to do a lot of different things when it comes to his career. And so definitely I feel like that he's going through right now through a lot of changes of himself. I feel like that he's doing well. And when it comes to Manisha, I feel like that definitely there has been contact between them. I feel like definitely they have contacted and they are in contact. Maybe they even contacted recently. And there's also like this sense of maybe him wanting to meet up with her. Okay, so that is something that I'm picking up over here. And I feel like there's like also a sense of Abhishek, maybe he has been seeing things on social media recently. Maybe he has been really keeping his eye and noticing certain things and seeing people's reactions when it comes to different things. Okay, so I feel like that he has really been keeping his eye. And when it comes to hate or people that can hate on him or say certain things, like I feel like that he's also in the energy where he's really blocking himself off. And even when like someone does him wrong, I feel like he tends to brush it off, but he does not forget inside of him. So like there's like a sense of him, remembering that every single thing that someone does. Okay, this does not relate to Manisha, but I feel like overall when it comes to Abhishek, that if he does see someone do something or say thing against him, he can like brush it off or like move on. But inside of him, like he still keeps that thing inside of him. Okay, so I don't feel like that he's the type to forget anything. Okay, yes, he can be a forgiving personality, but he does not forget when someone does anything at all. Okay, so right now let's get more information about Abhishek regarding Manisha. What else is Abhishek's current energy when it comes to Manisha? What else? What else is in Abhishek's energy? Yeah, guys, he's really focused on like growing himself right now, career-wise. Yeah, a big new beginning for him. Okay, guys, so I'm picking up traveling for Abhishek, and I have been picking up like traveling for the past week as well. When I did do a few readings on them, so I'm picking up traveling. So either he's traveling right now, or he recently traveled, or he's planning to. Okay, and there's like a sense of him wanting to meet Manisha. So maybe there's a possibility of like maybe he's traveling somewhere where she is at. I do pick up like that he does want to meet up with her if he got the chance. So I'm picking up meeting. Okay, um. And Abhishek definitely like he's in this space where he really wants to grow career wise. With the death, he does feel like right now this is like a time to end like certain things when it comes to maybe certain patterns when it comes to his career, and he maybe is gonna start a new beginning and do try different things when it comes to his career. Right now he's like at this rebirth of his career, I feel, and himself as well. Maybe there can be an event or celebration that he can be attending soon. Okay, and definitely when it comes to Manisha, he really does care about her. Definitely, I feel like that there is a big sense of him wanting to meet her, and I feel like recently, he has been remembering certain old memories. Maybe there's like something that he has been remembering that, whoa, we definitely need to build a lot of memories at a certain time. So definitely like that he has been living a lot when it comes to memories with him and Manisha, maybe when they were in the big boss house and all of that. So I definitely like that he has been reminiscing a lot of certain memories and maybe seeing certain edits or certain things that did remind him a lot of like the old times. So definitely I feel like that definitely he has been reliving certain old memories. And I'm getting in my head that, whoa, that was like a really good time when we were at that certain space. So he definitely does miss old times, okay? And I'm also gonna see with the hidden truth, since a lot of you guys have been requesting me to use the hidden truth, so we're gonna get more about what he feels. But right now let's get into Manisha and see how is she feeling. So overall, you guys, the energy is good, but I just feel like Abhishek right now, he's like almost like in this rebirth when it comes to his career. And I feel like there's like a sense of him wanting to meet Manisha as well, if there is a chance. So let's see Manisha's energies. Now for Manisha when it comes to Abhishek, what is Manisha's current energy when it comes to her? What is Manisha's current energy when it comes to Abhishek? What is Manisha's energy when it comes to Abhishek? Hmm. Okay, I just felt pulled to pull a few cards. So for Manisha, definitely I know she does care about Abhishek a lot, okay? And like I told you guys, like in the past reading, I did feel like a sort of unbalanced energies when it comes to her. And I felt like she, did not really agree with something that Abhishek did. And so, she did feel a little bit upset from him. And right now I do feel like they are fine. The energy is good, and I feel like, she does really care about him a lot, and she would wish a lot of the best for him with new beginnings and stuff like that. Um, and I feel like maybe they have been taking advice from each other. I feel like when they talked, maybe they did share certain advice. Like he did give her advice regarding certain things. And maybe they talked about things career wise as well. So I feel like that maybe they did exchange some certain information recently. And maybe they did advise each other when it comes to certain things. And I feel like Manisha has been thinking about marriage as well. Maybe marriage has been on her mind, and she does feel like that there's like a tower moment when it comes to that. Um, because she still does feel like that she hasn't really found a person when it comes to marriage and stuff like that. And she does have her hopes low when it comes to her love life and marriage, okay, so I feel like definitely that is something that does make her sad, because she definitely would like to get married to like a person of her dreams someday, okay. And when it comes to Abhishek, I do still feel like that she does have unbalanced energies when it comes to him, because of what happened. And she does not really agree with certain things that he does. But I don't feel like their bond is and there's anything going on with her bond. I just feel like that she is personally feeling that. And I feel like also Manisha does have a project that she's going to be working on. I feel like Manisha also has been feeling a little bit low overall, okay? Maybe certain people have been saying things against her, and she does get hurt when certain people say things, okay? I feel like whenever she gets negative, she tries to show that she's strong, that she's okay, and that she does not get affected by whatever maybe criticism or things that she gets, okay? So I don't know exactly what happened, but maybe something happened that, sort of did make her feel low, okay? And she's gonna try to show that she is like strong about the situation, but I feel like that she personally took it, to herself, okay? um so yeah, I feel like that, she's gonna try to start a new beginning when it comes to herself, and she really does not want to care about when people say certain things to her. So she's gonna try to be strong about this, okay? And when it comes to Abhishek, she does really care about him. Well, like I said, there's like still an unbalancedness when it comes to him and her. Um, and I feel like also, there can be a situation when it comes to them working together as well that maybe that did not happen. Okay. Okay, so let's see from Manisha now. Need more information when it comes to Manisha and Abhishek. What else is Manisha's current energies when it comes to Abhishek? Wow, you guys, they both have been recently remembering a lot of memories when it comes to each other. I feel, and this I feel like is related to maybe when they were in the big boss house. They have been really living a lot of memories, or maybe remembering certain things. And I feel like I'm getting the energy that like they're feeling that wall, like in, that during at that certain time a lot of things were different, and now definitely we are like at different places, but like that time was like really special for them, I feel. Yeah, I feel like maybe Manisha has been really getting a lot of criticism lately. Maybe certain things, certain people have been saying certain things, and she's really trying her best to like not let those things get to her, maybe affect her, because she does get affected, okay? And when it comes to Abhishek, I feel like that she does know that he's traveling, or maybe she does know that he's maybe coming to a certain place, and I'm feeling that maybe it can be her city or maybe somewhere where she's at, and so I do feel like there's a sense that she does want to meet him as well, okay? Um, and definitely I feel like that she definitely has been missing him, and she has been missing certain memories when it comes to the two of them. I feel like both of them have actually been reliving certain memories of something, okay? Um, and yeah, I feel like Manisha, she also does have a project that she's working. In fact, both of them are sort of like busy in their careers, but there is a sense that they both do want to meet up or something, okay? Um, and I feel like definitely when it comes to Manisha's career, she does have a lot of dreams and a lot of things that she does want to achieve. So she's really trying to be positive and not really let a lot of negative thoughts get to her, okay? So I feel like they both are doing well, okay, guys? Definitely they have been missing each other and remembering certain memories, and um, they both have it in their energy that they would like to meet, okay? So right now let's get into the oracle and see what we can pick up today. What are both Abhishek and Nisha mutually feeling? What are they both mutually feeling? Missed opportunity. I didn't act when I should have. Okay, guys, so they both mutually feel that maybe they didn't miss an opportunity. Maybe they did want to do certain something together, and they feel like that is like a missed opportunity now. That maybe right now, because of certain actions that they didn't have, that is like a missed opportunity. And I feel like this can do with them working together. Like I said before, I feel like there was like a project that they Abhishek didn't want to do with Manisha, and right now like they both feel like that is like a missed opportunity right now. That because of certain actions that haven't been done at a certain time, right now like maybe that project is like a missed opportunity. Maybe it's like not possible right now. Okay. Um, what does Abhishek want to tell Manisha? What does Abhishek want to tell Manisha? What is Abhishek's message towards Manisha? Ego. I let my pride get in the way of my connection. Interesting. So maybe Abhishek inside of him does feel that sometimes he does let his ego, or maybe he does let a certain opinion that he has get in the way of their connection. Like maybe sometimes he can be, a little bit impulsive with certain things that he does do, and he does know that sort of affects the connection, that sometimes Manisha does feel bad about it, and so he does feel that sometimes he does let it get to their connection, okay, especially with things that he can say publicly. He does sort of feel that sometimes that can affect, and sometimes like when he does it after, he does think that maybe I should have not said that in that certain way, okay. So he does feel that sometimes, he can be let ego or something. I don't know if it exactly is ego, but he does let like some impulsiveness or something get in the way of their connection. He does understand that. Sometimes I feel like that he does sort of wish that he maybe said it in like a better manner. And I feel like maybe even Manisha does feel the same way, that maybe he should have said it at a certain way and maybe discussed with her before, okay? Now for Manisha, what does Manisha want to tell Abhishek? What does Manisha want to tell Abhishek? Reminiscing, I miss her inside jokes. Gossip, I'm afraid what people will say. Okay, so two cards popped off from Manisha. Reminiscing, I miss her inside jokes. I told you guys, I feel like they're really in like this reminiscing and memory. So maybe she's really remembering their old times, their old memories together. Definitely feel like they both right now are really reminiscing like old times and old things. And I feel like maybe it's even possible they have seen old clips of them together and all of that. And gossip. I'm afraid of what other people will think. Exactly what I told you guys. Right now, Manisha, she tries her best not to let what people say affect her. But at the end of the day, it does sort of hurt her when like certain people say certain things. Like not all the people she gets affected by. I feel like maybe it's certain fans or certain people that she does get specifically affected by, especially if maybe it is her own fans that are like telling her certain things, okay? So definitely, she does sometimes care what other people think, or maybe it is even her own fans that she does specifically care what they think, because I feel like she does really care about her fans. And so if maybe they don't feel really happy with her, she does get affected. So at the end of the day, she does sort of get affected, and she's afraid what other people will think, okay? All right, you guys, so now let's get into the hidden truth. Let's see what we can get with the hidden truth. Let's see for Abhishek. What is Abhishek's hidden truth when it comes to Manisha? What is Abhishek's hidden truth when it comes to Manisha? What does Abhishek want to tell Manisha? Okay. What does Abhishek want to tell Manisha? What does Abhishek want to tell Manisha? I wonder if you're happy without me, and I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson. Okay, so definitely, like I told you guys, I feel like they both have been really living a lot of memories. So Abhishek does feel like that a lot of things maybe he has seen recently that really reminded him of Manisha, and a lot of things that maybe he has went through social media and stuff like that reminded him even of old times, okay? And I wonder if you're happy with that. I mean, I feel like that does come, that maybe he does wonder, what she's doing right now, or if she's like enjoying her time and all of that, okay? And he's grateful for this spiritual lesson. He does feel like that there's like a lot of things that him and Manisha learned overall when it comes to social media and all of that. And he does feel like that is like definitely he does feel like that definitely is like a very difficult journey, and definitely a lot of things happen when it comes to the two of them. They maybe have went through a lot of negativity and a lot of things, but at the end of the day, he does feel that he is grateful for the spiritual lesson. He is grateful for whatever happened, because right now the two of them have learned, okay? And like I said, I feel like from now on, I don't feel like they're gonna really share their bond, even if they meet, and even if um um there's something that they both share with each other. I feel like they're not really going to reveal much on social media anymore, because they feel like that they have learned from their mistakes in the past, okay? And so he does feel like that whatever happened, he is grateful for that, because that is like a spiritual lesson at the end of the day, and he has learned a lot of things. And Manisha does feel the same way, that definitely she has learned a lot of things right now. Right now for Manisha, what does Manisha want to tell Abhishek? What is Manisha's hidden truth when it comes to Abhishek? Okay, so I wish I could share my good news with you, and I remember every single detail of that day. So definitely Manisha does feel that right now. A lot of times, she does there's like a lot of things that do remind her of Abhishek, okay? And there is like a certain day that they both are remembering right now. I remember every single detail of that day. So they both are remembering a certain day that maybe is like special for the two of them. And so she does feel that she does remember every single day of a certain day, okay? So she does remember every single detail of that. And I wish I could share my good news with you. Maybe Manisha does have some good news that she would like to share with Abhishek. And like I said, I feel like they have been sort of maybe exchanging information or giving each other advice. And maybe there's like some good news that she does want to share with him. And I look for you where definitely, she does find herself like a lot of times, she does miss him at certain times. And there's like certain things that do remind her of him, especially, and I feel like they both are like remembering a certain something, and so definitely feel like they're living in a lot of memories right now, okay? And that's what I'm picking out for Abhishek and Manisha, you guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed this reading, and that you guys got clarity, and see you guys next time. Bye.